Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Ostriv on map 4. First of all, apologies for last episode. Made a couple of errors. I called it episode 14, when in actual fact it was episode 15. And I noticed there was no, well, obviously I put in the title no music, but no ambient sound. So I checked the recording software, and yeah, it turns out I had the game sounds muted. That's been corrected. I'm going to do a 10 to 15 second upload test to make sure all that's working. So yeah, won't be repeating that error again. Okay, it's been a couple of weeks. Last episode, I believe we completed the tailoring and weaving manufacturing area. And I can't remember what else we did. We did lots of detailing, right? We finished off some housing, made it look pretty. And if I bring back the UI, we are just shy of 500 population. So this episode, we're going to continue increasing population. And I'm also going to get rid of the patchy pavement. Because this is the time where I came back and I thought to myself, nah, that just does not look good enough. This looks way cleaner. And next to this pavement inside the production area, yeah. So all that's all queued up. We have some housing queued up as well, and a forestry somewhere in here. I can't remember where I put it. There it is, and some trees marked for removal. All right, let's go to speed 3. So while that's going, we are going to be expanding in both directions. So if we orient the map this way, to the south, we're expanding this way with our village house with garden. And over this way towards the north, we are going to be extending these houses. And probably following, the river a little bit with these houses on the slope, which means that we're going to need a granary and some market stalls. So behind the church, I thought might be a nice location. We could even remove that wall and put in an arch, and yeah, this can be the church marketplace. Did some checking with resources and population stuff. We're pretty good. We've got loads of jobs available. Some vegetables perishing. So in goes another townhouse here. Oh, sorry, row house. Yeah, and things are looking good. No alerts. As I say that, there you go. Like I said, no alerts. Whoa, that's some wild camera spinning. Yeah. So let's get to it. We are developing this way. So village house first, and then granary second. So let's do a little market area for our new development this way. All right, let's get some trade and transport market store. We wanted it right angles to this. And something like, let's go something like, oh, do we face it this way or that way? And how's the terrain looking? It's kind of fairly flat out the front, so let's do something like this. Make it off-centered. Let's do it off-centered. So one. Oh, uneven terrain, even for a market stall. That's pretty nasty. Can I put it somewhere here? No. Okay, we're going for some symmetry. Mm, is that going to bug people if I put this market stall all the way out here on the slope here, on the kind of hill? Let's do not symmetrical. Oops, wrong button. I want to use R, right? Nope, not R. What's the button again? I've forgotten. F. And let's do something like this. Oh, no. Something like that. Okay. And let's continue our housing this way. Sure. Actually, I want something similar to this to follow the terrain. Rotate that way, yeah. Let's see, something like this. F1. Yeah, we can rotate you a little bit, right? Yeah. Back a smidge. There you go. Oops. And we want to put you there. Right, let's go back to Granary. Hey, 500 milestone. Nice. All right, so let's get some women in. And how we're doing here for resources? What's this? Honey. Looks like it's getting snatched up by another granary. What are you producing? Horseradish? Sure, let's do... Oh, what else have we got? Let's do another check. Lots of honey, huh? Dried fruit. Beetroot? Honey. Okay, so we're going honey for sure. Let's start this off kind of smallish, I guess. And then garlic. Is it a garlic? Yeah, let's do at least 200. Oh, and we need to check buy from locals. What else we got here? Dried fruit, I think was a good one here. Dried fruit. Okay, since it's near the fishery, right? Fishery? Fishing dock. Let's get some dried fish in here. Oops, dried fruit, dried fish. Did I miss the previous trader? Probably. Balaklia. We can sell you loads of flour. And some clothes. What else can we sell you? Oh, can we buy your stone? Oh wow, look at how much stone we got in storage. That's great. I don't think we have enough. Do we have enough storage space for this? Let's go 2000. Iron has iron. Top up, sure. Okay, lime. Oh, definitely need some lime. Sure, let's get all that. Okay. Where were we? Yes, you need. Oh, you got honey here, buddy. No, you don't, because there's no one working the market stall. Yeah. So let's go worker and let's get some honey. What else you got in here? You need some dried fruit? Sure. Can you dried fish? Okay. What else do we have here? Garlic. Of course. Have some garlic. Alright. Good. Oh, what's going on over here? You're all out. Let's amp these numbers up then. So let's go for is there 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slots. So we can afford to do like 1100 each. Yep. 1100. Okay. Buy that food, please. What can I sell you? Beer? Yeah, we're increasing our beer exports, which is nice. Okay. What have you got in here? Oh, I saw you flashed full. Barley and flax, huh? Okay. I think you should be taken care of, yeah. Okay, it's October, so we've got these workers in the fields, getting that harvest in. Yeah, you guys got loads of flax. That's fantastic. Good. Okay. Well, our house coming along nicely. hmm And let's continue our housing? Yeah. So here we want to keep following this slope, right? So, let's see, like that. And even terrain. Oh, there we go. If I hold Alt and then bring that up, then let go, then hit F1. Let's do a couple of little adjustments. Um, we kind of want to go straight through here, right? Yeah, maybe we want to straighten this up, or wind it, make it maybe like an S. Yeah, with the sound effect, it's easy to make the S moves. Absolutely. So yeah, let's make this kind of straight. Yeah, and then wind it this way. Okay, I think that'd be good. Get you in the kind of middle, matching these guys. Yeah. All right. Marefa. Get a little bit of flour for you. Sure. And some salt. I think we're selling 800. Oh, do we need warm clothes? Haven't checked that in a while. We're fine for warm clothes. Okay. Continue the housing development. Let's copy this one. Yeah. And we want to kind of go like that. Hit F1. Yeah. And wind it just a little like this. Yeah. Something like that. Mm-hmm. All right, we've got a decent queue. Let's decorate this area. Yeah. All right, this is fence. I wish it would say here, like when you click on it, what fence number it was. But you can do this, right? And click it. Yes. But I don't think I want to do that. What did you have out the front? A big arch. Could do a small arch. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some markers in so I can measure it. Can you snap here? I can't tell. Regardless, let's go something like there, and I think that did snap. Now we can delete this. Let's put in a small arch. Rotate 90 degrees, that's the one. Put you... I'm eyeballing the base of the post with the ridge. I think that should work. Let's try that. Let's see if that's nice and straight when I reconnect these fences. And we're doing our follow through trick, so hold Alt and click through. Oh, I think that is nice and straight. Straight enough. Hold Alt, click through. Very neat. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Let's keep going on the... Oh, you know what we could do? We could do... Let's go fence number 4. And let's leave a gap so it's like... This can be a little road, and then back here can be a fence. Yeah, let's sketch it out for a second. So... I want this parallel to the fence, right? So how about we go... Trade and transport tab. BK barracks. Maybe we don't want a big one. Maybe we want to go a small one. Like this distance. And then what else can we use as a spacing? Oh, I think that's perfect. Oh, but it's uneven terrain. You jerks. There, I can put it. Oh, there. Okay. Let's put one on the other side. That's our spacing to keep this parallel. Okay, let's check Valaklia. Have some flour. Have some clothes. Yeah. Okay. Good on stone. Has lime. Good on lime. Fine, we're good. Yeah. Okay. Not educate. Oh, do we have a primary school in town? I don't think so. Yeah. Let's put a primary school in. Well, it's 500 pop, right? That deserves a primary school at 500 pop. Right. Alright, can we snap here? How wide do we want this? Yeah, maybe come out to here. Maybe just to here. Space is occupied. Let's try that again. There. Okay, there's the back of the market area. Because I've made this off-center, right? Like this would work perfectly, but because I've made this off-center, this is gonna look... You have to do some adjustments with this fence to make it look good. Oh, that row house finish, nice. Good, good. All right, another trader, Marafa. Didn't I already sell you flour? Yeah, but you want more. There you go. Salt. Save a little more. Oops. Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's get rid of these. We want right angles to this now, right? So let's go trade and transport and I'll speak hay barrack. And we want it going this way. Uneven terrain. What about here? Okay, fine. Uneven terrain. That's annoying. What about here? Also uneven terrain. Okay, what we can do is go. We can click here, right? And then just go like that. And that will be pretty close to being at 90 degrees. So how we pull you through and just eyeball it based on this being at right angles? Sure. Too long, huh? There you go. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, pavement's getting demolished. Excellent. Mm-hmm. All right, getting distracted. Let's keep going with this. Yeah, so fence number 4. Do you want to do like a 45-degree angle here and then reconnect? What if we had the arch on? I might look a bit janky having an arch on such a weird slope. Hmm. Maybe. Let's at least get this line in, right? Yeah. So. That's great. That's so fast. Good work, construction workers. All right, so now we only have 3 in the queue. That's certainly cleaned up. All right, now I want to go back and put the pavement here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, do I do that? Or do I finish? I'm so indecisive. Anyone else do that? They just, you get stuck between deciding between 2 different things. Uh, yep, that's me right now. Yeah, okay, let's do the pavement to keep this build queue up and then we'll go back to decorating. All right, so trade and transport, pavement. Oh, it's not going to let me put it in because it's occupied? That's pretty funny. All right, how much space do we have? Can I deselect this? Yes. You should be able to put all that in storage. Okay. This is going to be another one of those things that our townspeople are going to be uh, gossiping about when they're on their lunch breaks or, just chilling at town hall. Hmm. Water issues. Yeah, it doesn't appear that these wells cannibalize each other. Yeah, it's like 4 wells for this block is not enough. Yeah, we'll see how that progresses as the game continues. Yeah. All right, let's keep this ahead of the queue. Let's give you a little rotation. Hold down Alt. What about that? F1? I think that's pretty neat. Yeah. Forming the S. All right, yeah, wow. You guys in your water, huh? And there's another one here too. Hmm. Oh, we have wells here. I'm just checking to see if there's too much overlap. And there should be another one back here. Yeah. Okay, let's just add more wells then. What about right here? Yeah, let's go in front of that. Looks like a good central location. Something like that. Okay. All right. Where were we? We were finishing this. Trade and transport. DK barracks. Let's get the right angles to you. Escape. Trade and transport. Yeah. Rotate. Okay, there. Okay, we can get this nice and straight because there's no uneven terrain to mess us up. Okay. That's number 4. Do I want you here? Maybe. Let's do that. No, first I'll need this line, right? Yeah, okay, let's do that. I deselect. Get rid of you guys. And now we need a line connecting this way. How do we do that? How do we measure that? What if we just eyeball it with a hay barrack? Like this. Uneven terrain, uneven terrain. Eyeball it? Time to eyeball it, I think. Oh, actually, what we can do is get, we can set the points that we want here, right? Yeah, okay, I've got an idea of how to do this. So let's do a couple of measuring tags. So there's a tag. And there's a tag, right? And now we want to go through like that. And we can actually go like this and pass through that point to get our... to get where these intersect. Yeah, and then we'll redraw once we, not like that. Oh, yeah, so now give this a tag, because we've got that line where we want it. Now we can delete this. I hope this is making sense. You guys probably have a better way of doing this, but, I can't think of any other way to do this. Doing this. Now I can draw through this. Now this. And now this is all considered straight? Yeah. Okay. We can get rid of that now. Draw that through. Now we want some arches and things here, right? So, where do we want the arch? I think I like the idea of 45 arch. So yeah, let's do a little, is that 45? That's pretty close. Let's try it. Yeah, okay, you do that. Can I click you? Yeah. What if I delete you? Now will you do it? check again. Oh, there you go. Nice. Fence number 4. Oh, right, it's 2. Yeah, okay. I get you. Okay, let's delete you for now and leave this open. Click you through. All right, now I can work on this arch. Let's go for a small arch. Unusual 45 degrees. Maybe just eyeball it. Sure. Somewhere like this. Is that wonky enough to work? I think we just need to adjust this. Yeah. Hold Alt and go to there. Oh, guess what, folks? We're out of build queue. All right. Speed 1. How's our food situation? Are we eating anything? Are we certainly... Oh, still loads of garlic. Can't you people eat more garlic? Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I wanted to build this forestry to get more, or to kind of clean out this forest and then eventually delete this one to, fill this in with housing. That's the idea. We can do that for now, and let's have you not work. Do I just fire you guys? I think we just do that. You guys can keep your job. Look at that treasury. So good. All right. We still need a build queue. More housing? Oh yeah. Let's do so before that gets, or after that gets removed, this forestry, right? We'll fill this in. In the meantime, let's do some housing along the back of here. I think that could look nice. Yeah. So this forest here is going to be removed. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Something like this. I want you snapping in there. F1. Where can you place it occupied? So maybe where it stops? There. Okay. Do you want to give these guys longer yards or kind of short yards? I think like this is okay. Set you maybe kind of central. Set you back or to the front. I think I like you here. Kind of centralized. How's that going to look in the scheme of things? I think I like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. There you go. Let's do another one. Can we do a nice little cute corner one here? Let's see how this is going to work. Need to snap to here. Actually, we need to... I want to rotate you, so... That way, yeah. This is kind of how I want it. Place is occupied. How? How is it occupied? There's probably some janky stuff going on here, right? Oh, I thought it had corrected itself, but nope. Okay, if we hold Alt, oh, there we go. I can get it really close. Okay, there we go. Yeah, fixed. What am I thinking? You go back, you go here. Here. I kind of want this straight line here. It's like signaling at this point, you know, you're entering into the more urbanized grid of the city. Yeah, that could look good. All right, let's go to speed 3. And go here. Yeah. Nice little variation. All right, let's continue. This little housing development. F1. We want you straight-ish. Looks okay. That looks straight that way, right? Sure. And the house itself can do a little rotation. Keep you kind of parallel-ish. Sure. Okay. More housing. How do we want to work this? Let's do a... Let's go F1. Let's leave a path through there, sure. Like a narrow path, yeah. And then back here, we need to bring this out. Do you want to bring you all the way over? This looks kind of wonky, right? But I think I like it. Start bending you around this way. And then these houses can kind of go parallel. Actually, that could look good too. Yeah, if I move this over just a little bit, then these guys can go straight, or I can have a nice straight line here. That'd look pretty good. Over a little bit more. Yeah. I think you'll see once this goes in, the fence will come up like this. Okay. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Get you kind of parallel to the front. Somewhere here. Yeah. Let's do like that. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's do actually this. We want these longer ones now, right? So let's go like this. Or maybe not that long. How about we go... Yeah, if we allow it to snap, right? And keep this as straight as possible. Now hit F1. Now I can shrink these. And I want to kind of keep straight through here. Yeah, I guess. It could even match up nicely with this path, right? Hmm. Little adjustment. Actually, yeah, we can eyeball it like this. Yeah, close. Hmm. I think this is acceptable. Any discrepancy is kind of just add to the character, I guess. Yeah, let's not be a perfectionist here. Say that as I'm taking my sweet time placing these village house with gardens, right? Alright. F1. Same deal. We want to kind of keep this parallel, keep this straight as much as possible, and match this line here. How about that? That? Good enough? Let's go with good enough. All these druids getting wrecked. Redefa, what can I sell you? Is it flour? Sure. Salt? Mm-hmm. Warm clothes check? I can get a little top up. There you go. Alright, we'll check our food reserves this year. Yeah, this is a little worrisome. Resources, how are we going? Lake, a little bit of harvest failing. And Tele we don't care about just yet. Yeah, so we need just more food variety, because we've got garlic. That's just not going to feed enough people. Um, how's our dairy going? These guys should be slaughtering. Yeah, looks like they're staying on top of the bulls because these are all newborns with the optimized bulls checked. How are we going? Yeah, one bull, two bull. Yeah, okay. 10. We could slaughter some here. Right, that'll give us some beef. There you go. Get some beef in here. You guys are too hungry, huh? Hmm. Is there we see what was sold? Here we go. We can check sold or bought even. Are we buying pumpkins? If not, we'll get rid of that. No pumpkins bought. Hey, people. Fine, let's get some beef in. Let's get 800. There you go. Do we have flour to sell you? Yes. 500. Okay. Do we need glass? Are you the glass? No. I can't remember who our glass merchant was. Lime, we can get another top up. Okay. Yeah. Food for. Oh, you're starving? Oh, no, there you go. Alright, so no more row houses. What are you people growing? Honey? I do believe we got horseradish in here? Nope. Alright, let's do that. And another market stall. Let's get a worker in. And horseradish. Oh, you know what we should also do here is like firewood and clothes and stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Default firewood, shoes, clothes, warm clothes. Okay. How's our food situation? Cleaned up a bit? You probably just moved in, so you should be okay. So did you. Oh, yeah, getting some beef in. Nice. Yeah, this is harvest time, alright? So we should be good now. Um, this was really handy, how much I bought, right? Okay, a little bit of pumpkin coming in. But I think the other granary has pumpkin, right? Let's check. Okay, he is buying, well, they are buying pumpkins rather. Good. All right. And you might be thinking, well, you're increasing population, so of course you need more mouths to feed, but these guys also produce food, right? Mm-hmm. That's a great way of increasing your population. Oh, you're absolutely full. Hmm. We could put barley on the menu. What's going on here? Orange. Oh, oh, not barley, wheat. Do I just need to do this? Let's try that. Let's check that again. Did I mess it up? Yeah, we've got back-to-back wheat here, so it should be wheat, flax, fallow. Okay. Wheat, fallow? No. Flax, wheat. I don't know how this got messed up, but it did. Let's try that. All right, but luckily our flour. Mm-hmm. Clothes. We were selling shoes to someone, right? Maybe I missed that. Stone, we're fine. Iron? Fine. Let's get a little top up. Why not? Okay. Our economy's plummeted. Do I not sell? Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because of the, what's it called? Local sales? What does it say? How much I've spent on? Local sales is how much I've spent on food, right? Buying from the populace? Don't know. Regardless, the economy's fine. We know glass 308. Okay. Yeah, this little neighborhood's coming along nicely. All right, we need to get ahead, stay ahead of the fill queue. Let's keep going. All right. Something like this. That nice and straight. How's that looking? Mm-hmm. And one more here. Oh, I forgot to press enter. Oops. F1. Okay, that's nice and straight, nice and straight. Yeah. Little rotation. Yep. Enter. Okay. One more. That angle actually looks pretty good, I think. Is it just me? Let's go like this. Yeah, for some reason I like the look of that angle. Well, maybe I don't because I want to line it up with this. What a slight angle. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. It's kind of lining up with this one. Okay, and you just come up a little. Little rotation. Done. All right. Luckily, flower. Close. We've got on stone and line. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, where were we? Standing ahead of the build queue. Okay, this is great. This is almost all cleaned up here. Um, how is this increasing? Huh. Why is this number increasing? Let's check. Resource supply. I don't want you to resource supply. Make empty. Resource closest was around. Okay. I'll try that. I do believe we need bark for something. Tannery, yeah. You're still full. Yeah, we could put barley on the menu, right? Let's see. Barley, there you go. All right. And our beef is going over here, I believe. Yeah, beef here, and I think in one of these stores. In one of these stores. In a market stall. Nope. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is the only... Check the stalls? Okay, you're the only one selling beef, it seems. Beetroot, huh? Horseradish, right? Oh, actually, I forgot. If you sell barley, we need to put it in a stall. Let's do that. Let's put you like here. Okay. And barley, where's barley? Am I missing something? Do the people not eat barley? Hmm. Okay, my bad. That's kind of an odd decision or oversight. Could be an oversight. Regardless, can we empty you yet? No. All right, I'll look at time. All right, how are we going to finish the episode today? Um, by building more housing? By decorating? We got to decorate when it's spring, right? Spring, summer? Yeah, finish on a spring, summer. All right. How's our work looking for job? There you go. Have some more jobs. Have some more carts to do your jobs, I should say. What else can we do? Another lady in here. Actually, let's check. I don't think I've done this with you guys, not world map. It's info overlays. We can do this together. Let's go for workers and vacancies, right? You guys are empty because you are about to help plow and sow. You know. Maybe this was supposed to be my barley storage. Yeah, I think this was supposed to be my barley overflow. All right, let's give you ladies some jobs. Um, let's enable season hiring, and you can help sow. So February, March, don't worry about the granary, and you can also harvest in October, November. Good. Um, yeah, you also not. Let's do that. More jobs. Okay. Let's check. Is seasonal hiring on you too? Yes. Yeah, just turned March. Okay. Oh, these guys could be on seasonal hiring. Huh. I just realized something. So if these guys absolutely have no stone to do, and you don't feel like firing them, wouldn't you just go like enable seasonal hiring and just go, don't work on any of these months? It's pretty funny. Might be a nice way to have buildings in your town, right? That have workers, so it counts as employment, and then they go and do something else when am I making sense? I need to check that. Don't worry about me. Just making stuff up as I go along. You could definitely have more workers, right? There you go. What else? Oh, can you just talk from the screen? Yeah, I don't have to enter the building. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, what's in here? Seasonal hiring, okay, you're fine. Seasonal hiring, I believe for that one. Yeah, okay. I think we're good checking this tab. Okay. All right, Bill Q, empty. Let's check our food reserves. Speed one. Still looks a little low. We don't need barley here anymore. Oh, did that just delete the contents? Oh no, it's still there. That's weird. Hmm. All right. But luckily, I feel very disorganized in this episode. I did sit down and think about what I was going to do this episode. I thought, yeah, I got a pretty good idea of what I want to do. And now all the bill queue's gone. It's like, oh, now what am I doing? You know what we're doing? We're doing pavement and decorating. That's what we're doing. All right, trade and transport pavement. Let's get this pavement in. Oh, it's still stone in the way? That's hilarious. Yeah, okay. Let's put a stockpile. A stone stockpile. Where is that? Stone storage, yeah. Are you full? Uh, can I drag over? No. Make empty. Huh. Oh, I could do move resources. Oh, I have to specify every single one of these lots. Oh, I'll do that off camera. All right. Yeah, I'll do that off camera. Let's do a row house, and then we'll decorate and finish the episode. Let's do that. All right. So here we want that building, and we want it to go this way, and we want it to connect here, like so. Like so. 1 pixel, 1 pixel back. There. Okay. All right. Let's get decorating. Speed 3. This is looking really nude, so let's fix it. Decorating. You know what time it is. No episode of Ostriv on map 4 is complete without not apricot trees. Are you kidding? We're all about the apple trees on this map. So let's go. Let's do it on the outside of this one. Okay. Yeah. On every third post? Sure. Would we do split the difference? If we have to do a split the difference. Split the difference. Split the difference. And split the difference. Same here. I think we divide this into thirds, so let's eyeball it. I love my forestry workers are just so fast at getting these saplings in. Okay, let's get rid of these tags. Here we got Mariffa. A little bit of flour in stock for you guys. Have some salt. Where are we? Trees, apple trees. Let's do something like this. Okay. Dog rose butchers. I'm not happy with how close these are. I might have to adjust those. Actually, I can do the trick that I did last episode. I can delete the fence, put down the dog rose bushes, and then redraw the fence. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Clicking the fence, clicking the fence. Where are you, fence? Why can't I click you, fence? There you are. Well, luckily, got a little bit of flour. You know, it's the last stale flour of the previous season. Hey, if you're willing to pay for it full price, I'm willing to sell it to you. Okay. Where were we? rose bushes. Oh, it's gonna skew it. Are these occupied? Yeah. How janky is this gonna look if I just go around it? Let's see. Do we redraw the fence? Is it something I'm going to regret? It's acceptable. Alright, let's get some benches down here. Not that angle. Let's go at right angles to this decoration bench. How do we want to put these? Maybe at the entrance? Sure. This doesn't feel square, but I guess it is. Pretty wonky terrain. Maybe down here? Let's do a couple. Good enough. I'll keep checking to see if that's clear. Let's do some pavement. We'll decorate our new suburb. Let's do that. Let's make this look nice. Yeah, then we'll finish the episode. Alright. Apple trees. Alright, we're not going to split the difference. We are eyeballing this one. You good? Oh, it's too close to these existing trees. Gotcha. Who we got? Luckier. The very last scraping of the sacks to get you the last bit of flour. Alright, you do you. Okay. Mm. Oh, I'll tell you what I did the other day, guys. So, my sister-in-law rescued this mangy mutt. That's not very nice. It's a dog from the street dog, right? A few years back. Anyway, she went on a vacation, and I was asked to look after him for 10 days. And I noticed that this dog, they would feed him really well, like well, you know, the dog food and you know, with all the vitamins. This is a really bad sign, by the way. Can we fix this with a store? Some beef. Where's beef? Vertical. What else can we put in here? Potatoes? Oh, you got potatoes. Yeah, so... Oh, can we put on hold? Yeah, let's not anymore let any more families in. Let's fix this next episode. Citywide food shortages on my abundant map. This is terrible. But yeah, I've said this maybe at the beginning, one of the beginning episodes, that yeah, if you spam these row houses and you get one, two, three, four, five families all of a sudden moving in, you get this problem if you haven't been staying on top of your food, which I have not. Um, yeah, so I have to wait I have to wait 2 months for these guys to be fed, and they may very well move out. Yeah, so just finishing the story of Kuko, the dog is called, and I noticed that his poop was kind of it wasn't healthy. So I thought, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna put rice, and I cooked rice in chicken stock. So they usually feed him chicken, right? So I decided, yeah, I'll boil the chicken, remove the pieces when they're nice and soft, and then in the liquid that's left, I cooked rice, like two cups maybe, enough rice to pretty much soak up a lot of that chicken stock. And then I put half a cup of oats for that fiber. You know what I mean? Yeah. And after the second day, the dog's poop became good poop. Yep, I'm talking about good dog poop. hmm But this has been an episode. Thanks for joining. Next episode, we will attempt to fix our food price crisis. Family is out of food crisis. Yeah. Until next time, I hope you guys are relaxed and well, in good health. You're looking after your canine companions with good food. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.